literally interviewing me right now. There's like lots of people here. We should give a shout out to Frosted Flakes.
Is it okay if I close that blind just a tad?
Sure.
Yeah, we don't want that weird dude like peeking in.
Yeah, whatever works best. My name is Matthew Moreno. I'm a 24-year-old artist from Fullerton, California, and this is my studio space room eatery. I eat food here and watch videos and make music and play video games. These are all my records. These are all of them. See what I mean? Aphex Twin. Right here. I got a bunch of. Oh, it's right here. It's the fucking last one. Yeah, it's this one right here. I don't know how I found this. Because this shit, like, derived on the internet and whatnot. Like, it literally was like. That's where it came from. It was from a record company called, like, Beer on the Rug. And, I think it's, like, the second track. And, yeah, it's that one. And, it's just like samples of like 80s shit, dude. It's literally just like samples of 80s stuff, but like it just sounds so cool. And in theory, like, dude, I'm glad that I am living during a specific time where like this is like the journey with all of this though, dog. Like it was just like, let me just do tracks and tracks and and I never had the feeling of like, oh, maybe like someone will notice. Like I remember sending some of those tracks maybe to Monster Cat when I was like 15, dude, like on like I think they had a little email list or something where it's like, send us submissions, and I'm like, I'll send it. Oh. I wonder how that would sound. Or like hell.
You're saying how like, oh, you're getting tired of hearing like the same thing. Like, I wonder if us like as humanity would reach a point to where like everything's been done, you know?
Yeah, and that's true. And I guess it's just like and like you would probably even be surprised with like older media or anything like that there's probably been ideas or things or let's say groups or ways of thinking that have already been done. I moved on to lo-fi hip hop, and then after lo-fi hip hop, then I kind of started experimenting like with my own sound. I think like the one record that I'll show you right now that I did was when I was still under Brazzwave, and I made like my first like kind of record that like, okay, like this is me, like this is like my voice, this is like my instruments, but super chill, super like I was like super emotional during that time because I think there was like a girl that I was trying to talk to, but she said like, oh, like I'm actually talking to someone else, and I was like, fuck. I have a friend named Harry and one who goes under Bonsai Florist, who does like really good, catchy as fuck like music as well too, and we were talking about how like nowadays, especially with like the ideas that we want to have as eclectic or esoteric as it could be, like you kind of do have to make music in a certain way sometimes to get attention and whatnot. Sometimes it just really depends. Do you know what I mean? On how you approach it. And I guess like what I mean towards that is like kind of I guess making passive income for like a record that's could be more, I guess, commercial in someone else's eyes or in the artist's eyes. You know what I mean? Like, with that being said, I guess with my friend Harry and I guess our challenge now is like, okay, what can we do in terms of like creating something that artistically is going to stimulate us, but then also have something in mind where we can make it poppy and catchy and like maybe a little more listenable and not as like experimental for someone else. But then again, we still want to experiment. I guess it's just like letting go of that ego for a little bit, because at the same time, if you think about it, like we all kind of hold ourselves back when it comes to ideas, whether that's like art or decisions in life or like anything that you really want to pursue. And I feel like it just comes with a certain amount of courage and like just really letting go.
That's kind of cool. A D flat major over whatever this is. What is that? 401k just sounds like it's not really worth your time unless you've got like an employee or an employer that's like matching you with it. You know, you put in X amount and then they put it in too.
I wouldn't know the first of it, but like
other than that, it's just a savings account.
Truth, that is true. I could see how it's just like having extra money, but then it's like when like yeah, it's like how much time would that like especially as us as artists, how much time would that take for that shit to build?
I gotta buy shit right now.
Yeah.
It's just not in the cards, man. It's not happening. It's not happening.
I mean, unless we like start a label, but then again, that would be like fucking work.
Dude, it would be just a lot of taxes.
Yeah, that would be a lot of time. That would be like a whole nother world for you and I, and I don't even know if I'd be down for like that world.
Dude, I have to do my taxes right now.
Same.
Hello, sir.
Yo, are you busy?
I'm skating right now. What's up?
We wanted to ask one like last question for the film, basically, because we know in the past that like you don't see success like most people do. With that in mind, we wanted to ask: do you think there's like a part of you that because you don't see success like most people do, you might not obtain that success? So like maybe that's why you don't see it like other people do. Do you think you have like some kind of fear in that way?
Well, forget about other people. It's like success is kind of just defined like by what internally that is like for you. So, I mean, it's only up to you if you want to go ahead and listen to like other people's definitions or judgments or any sort of like, I guess, what's like the right word? Sort of, I guess, like goal or like what you're sort of striving for. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, everyone's kind of like striving for something different. And you can't really put success on like this line where it's like it's always going to be this. It's just as unique as like the experiences that you and I will go throughout the day and fucking take on this life, bro. Swallow the ego. It's not even real. So you're just literally swallowing air. Oh, shit.
Sick.
Just swallowing air, bro. Just keep swallowing air. You're fine.
All right, take it easy, Matt. Be safe out there. Bye.
I'll be fine, dude. Later, dog. All right, bye.
Bye, Matt.
The cities that never sleep see the lights dim now. He stands with restlessness,